on the copyrights of the audio being played. I don't know why they don't say that. That don't work.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears. Cairo Santos after the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Right.
Irving trying to run for the first. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Here we go, it's Mayfield. And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
You see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. And let the cover guys go shut it down.
Santos' kick is good. And they are able to get their first 3 points of this game.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He dodged the tackle, and he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Irvin here from the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They have 2nd down and 5. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Down the field, Evans has it. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 2nd quarter lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down, Williams. Chased out to his right. Complete right side. Burton has it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here. Williams from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. That's complete. It's Manunga. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Now an inside handoff to Smith. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, you got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds. Brock at the 3-yard line.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Swift will score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead just before halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Williams has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he gets in for the score. The 2-point conversion successful. That doubles their lead to 4.
Buccaneers 7.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away.
For Chicago.
Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. 1st down, here's Baker. Fits it through the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
180. Run. Pistol. Stop.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now at midfield after that loss. Here's 2nd and long. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Bears bringing out an extra DB here. 3rd down. Baker now from the gun. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
A 52-yard attempt.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Devin Duvernay to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let it up.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's brought down at the line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets them the 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Just couldn't find Roma Dunze there. So it'll be second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Williams throwing again here on second down. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long, they're going to throw. Connecting with his back here, Swift. Ooh, before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up fourth down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Santos' kick is good, and that'll push their lead to 4.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Here's Baker. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They give to Irving, left side. Get some space around midfield. Has room down the left sideline. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Okay, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carry to carry, one of their great traits, but also over the course of the game, just waiting for their opportunity to explode and go finish it as he just did.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but They're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick.
I could feel the anger all the way up here, Kate. They did not like giving up the big play, the lengthy touchdown. And they decided to release a little bit of that frustration via the special teams. That juice, that energy, you could feel it overwhelmed there and led to the block.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Off the play fake, Williams. Caught by the open man. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That one goes for 31 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
First down, here's Swift. Breaks a tackle, he's still going. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears needing a couple. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Going run again with Swift. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Swift will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
What is up? We got Hornets! 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 Hot Spurs! Hot Spurs! Hot Spurs! Hot Spurs! Yes! 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 Yes!
Throwing now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
So pretty easy call here. The offense setting up for 2, Brock. This would make it a touchdown game.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Yes! 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 Tackle! Tackle!
Setting up to pass. He rolls to his right. And this is caught. So a couple more in this lead they've got here in the 4. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
They have this try now to put them in front late. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Tipping, Vegas, Vegas.
He'll look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Went way outside there trying to work that sideline, Brock, but by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I can close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward.
And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Looking to throw it. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
To the ground. It's Manungai. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's first and 10. Now run it with Manungai. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Vegas, Vegas.
Back to throw. It's caught by Burden. And he's tackled for no gain. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up third and 6.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. And the Buccaneers make the play that should win them this game. And just like that, a really good drive is
like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic, the web look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back here, get back. I know so long as she get really so now I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back.